Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today it is Mother's Day in the UK today. And so happy Mother's Day to all you mums out there. And I was asked to channel a letter for a lady, thank you, who wanted to ask her twin to higher self, how do we heal our inner child or our inner children? And so because it is Mother's Day today, and I did it yesterday, and it's the perfect message for today, I hadn't actually realized it was Mother's Day today. It sort of hadn't really clocked. And then I was like, oh, so that's why, all in divine timing, right? And so I'm also going to pull from the book Good Tarot. And so first of all, I'm going to share the channel letter. So the message of the channel, so the question was to her twin higher self, what do we need to do to heal our inner children? And the answer is this. So the message was, we need to live in the essence of our spirit. And that means that we need to ask to let go of all the learnings that we are holding on to. We are ready to take on the lessons and move forward into the light. So we just need to acknowledge that we are ready. We need to have a cleansing bath, ritualize it, name it as the healing the inner child bath. Fill with bubbles, make it like a child's bath time, and then let yourself be washed in the water of love. Let the water cleanse your mind, body, and soul, and let it fill you with the light of your spirit. Do this and know that you are letting go and healing. Right, so beautiful guidance, and the reason why I'm sharing it is, of course, we can all do that because we all share, if you're basically, if you are drawn to watch these videos, then, all my videos have a healing intent, and we're all part of a collective soul group coming together. So, of course, we mirror each other all the time in all of the healings and all of the messages. We're all, a giant mirror for everything that needs to be healed between us as well. We're all always bringing into our experience reflections of what we need to let go of within. And of course, that isn't conscious, that's all subconscious. But our soul is always trying to put us in the best place, whether we choose to accept it or not. And, that's the wake up. The wake up is to realize, oh, yes, we're on this spiritual human experience, and we're here to learn, release, let go. Learn, release, let go. And each time we learn, release, let go, we rise a little higher in our vibration. And so this was so perfect. So I sent her it's so great. So I sent her the channeling. And when I was doing the channeling, I was seeing a bubble bath with lots of little rubber ducks in. And so when I sent her the letter, she responded, and I responded back to say, oh, and by the way, when I was doing your letter, I was seeing lots of little rubber ducks in the bath. And then she sent me back a picture of what she'd just bought. Now, I don't know whether she bought this before I did the letter or after, but it was so brilliant because I'll see if I can show it. Because what she had literally just bought was a whole lot of rubber ducks. So it was just perfect. And she said, oh, wow, I would never, I'm so pleased because I wouldn't have, she says, so interesting. I'm going to start to gather supplies now for my ritual bath. I would never have thought to do that on my own. So thank you. Right. And look, this is so great. This is the picture of all the rubber ducks. So it's just so amazing, isn't it? I was like, oh, wow, that's so cool. And then the other very cool thing afterwards, because this is always great when you get confirmation from the twin and the physical. So she then out of the blue, well, it's never out of the blue, is it? But her twin, they hadn't been in contact for a while, and then her twin had sent her a message about water healing. So, I mean, you can't make it up. Her twin had then sent her the water healer. I hope that's okay for me to share. I haven't shared her name or anything, but there we go, the water healer. So that was literally from her twin to her, sending this in real life, just as I channeled a letter about doing a ritual bath and healing yourself with the water. So, it's these sorts of things that are just such a joy, because it just gives so amazing confirmation, and it just makes me think, oh yeah. I can, it's like getting a little confirmation from through you, through everyone that comes to me. That's how I get my confirmation that I'm not completely, just seeing things, hearing things, having like crazy, like constant thoughts about my twin. I know that it is real what I do. Because, we all, like, sometimes, what it's like if you're doing this sort of work, then you're kind of living in like a different world pretty much all the time. So sometimes it does feel like you're living like these two quasi kind of realities. And so when the two collide in such a beautiful way, and you get that sort of physical, actual confirmation from an actual physical twin, that's like, on the same day, water healing. It's just, those are the things that just, thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you, because that's what keeps me going and brings me it's just wonderful. I can't tell you. So I'm going to read the letter again, because again, if you feel it's in the UK it's Mother's Day, if you're triggered at all or this resonates for you to go about doing some inner child healing, then listen to this. I'll read it once more. And the message is, we need to live in the essence of our spirit. And that means that we need to ask to let go of all the learnings that we are holding on to. We are ready to take on the lessons and move forward into the light. So we just need to acknowledge that we are ready. We need to have a cleansing bath, ritualize it, name it as the Healing the Inner Child bath. Fill with bubbles, make it like a child's bath time, and then let yourself be washed in the water of love. Let the water cleanse your mind, body, and soul, and let it fill you with the light of your spirit. Do this and know that you are letting go and healing. Wow. So simple, and yet so powerful, and just so important to remember. It's just those little things that you go about doing your everyday, but you just fill it with intent to say, right, okay, this bath, I'm going to ritualize it. I'm going to put in an intent for it. I'm going to bless it. Bless the water as you're putting the water in. Fill it full of love. Those sorts of things make the world of difference, because you're constantly basically liaising with the universe all the time. And it's those tiny little things, just those little incremental changes every single day, having the intent to fill the water with love. That is such, getting a piece of rose quartz and putting it in the bath with you, rubbing the rose quartz over your body, and just with that, giving yourself the act of love. All of these things are just so important, and then if you're wanting to do it as a healing, to then heal the inner child, is to, with the rose quartz or whatever crystal you're, in the bath, and you put it on your skin, and you just imagine, that you're a child again, and you're giving yourself either mother's love, father's love, whatever love that feels right for you. And just amazing, isn't it? But I love the fact that her actual twin in the physical sent her a message about water healing. It's just like, what? So we need to live in the essence of our spirit. And that means that we need to ask to let go of all the learnings that we are holding on to. We are ready to take on the lessons and move forward into the light. So we just need to acknowledge that we are ready. We need to have a cleansing bath, ritualize it, name it as the Healing the Inner Child bath. Fill with bubbles, make it like a child's bath time, and then let yourself be washed in the water of love. Let the water cleanse your mind, body, and soul, and let it fill you with the light of your spirit. Do this and know that you are letting go and healing. Oh, and you're healing it for both of your, both your twin and your, joint energy. So again, that's all about intent, that you imagine yourself with your twin in that bath together, cleansing, getting rid of all your child, the child healing that you need to do, because they are that reflection. And the fact that it was rubber ducks, because ducks, once they find their mate, they mate for life. So the duck is, to me, is always the sign of my my twin, because so he wanted to do a food truck, and it was going to be the duck truck. So yeah, so to me that's really yeah, again, another like very strong sign. That was like one time when we went completely cut contact again, and the day that I contacted him, like months and months later, and he said, I'm just about to go and collect the truck for the duck truck. And so it was just like, again, that perfect kind of timing and synchronicity that is wild, but only happens, between you and your twin, and it's quite an amazing thing. So right, so let's have some good tarot. What does a good tarot want to say? What is the message for us today? So I just love that about the water. Honestly, it's made me so happy. And look at that, she's in she's in the bar. She's in it's the Eight of Fire, and look, she looks like she's in a giant conch shell in the water sailing. So that is quite brilliant. And look, she's like this warrior. She looks like a warrior woman going towards, and the compass. She's got the compass on the back. That's so great. Okay, so let me just one sec. I will. I'm going to. It's so brilliant. Eight of Fire. So let's have a look what it is. The Eight of Fire is this. Gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes, travel and transformation. Momentum is building as the power of spirit serves to power this transformation. I am traveling to new territories, and I am eager to experience all that these lands have to offer. I have arrived at my destination, and now the adventure of discovery is energizing me. Oh, wow, that's brilliant. And hang on. It's not the Eight of Fire. So actually, there's there's never any mistakes, is there? So that was about transformation, but that was actually the Eight of Fire, which is the panda, and the panda is also the sign of it's like fertility. Well, no, panda is like fertility, but also love. So anyway, so sorry. The Three of Fire is this, and it is expansion of opportunities, the fullness of creativity and achievement. And the message of the card is, I'm on the right path towards my success. I have an abundance of opportunities before me. I need to trust myself, for I can make good choices for myself and co-create situations and relationships that are in harmony with my heart's desire. Ooh, so the Three of Fire is, bringing you in harmony with your heart's desire. So there you go. Beautiful message. I'm going to read the letter once more because it really is it's just filled me with so much, I'm like, yes! When she sent me the message from her twin, I was like, yeah, that's brilliant. So we need to live in the essence of our spirit. And that means that we need to ask to let go of all the learnings that we are holding on to. We are ready to take on the lessons and move forward into the light. So we just need to acknowledge that we are ready. We need to have a cleansing bath, ritualize it, name it as the healing of inner child bath. Fill with bubbles, make it like a child's bath time, and then let yourself be washed in the water of love. Let the water cleanse your mind, body, and soul, and let it fill you with the light of your spirit. Do this and know that you are letting go and healing. and moving forward to this, you know, transformation, and your and what is your heart's desire. So again, you know, just just absolutely brilliant. So I just want to say thank you so much to, you know who you are, for letting me share it, because it's just brilliant. And I think especially with Mother's Day, it's like the perfect day for doing some inner child healing. And so definitely go get yourself a rubber duck. Go have like a nice ritualized inner child healing bath today. So there you go. That is the message for today. I really hope that helps. To any mums out there, then happy Mother's Day to you. I don't know whether it's the set. I think it's not in the States until later, but everyone have a good day and stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.